Hey there, I'm Layla, a matchmaking expert here at Vita Select. Today, I'm going to shed some light on Tinder Passport, a premium feature that lets you change your location within the app. The benefit, of course, is you can connect with singles in any city across the world. Whether you're into long-distance dating or you want to have dates stacked up and waiting for you ahead of an upcoming trip, Passport is your ticket to expanding your romantic horizons. In this video, I'll talk about the advantages and limitations of the feature, walk you through how it works, and give you some exclusive tips to get the most out of Passport. But before we dive in, there's one caveat. Passport will get your profile in front of tons of new potential matches around the globe, but it is not a magic wand. Your photos and bio still have to reel them in. If you're not quite right swipe worthy yet, I've got an easy fix for that. Check out the link below to my Modern Dating Masterclass. It's packed with tips and tricks to nail every single aspect of your profile and messaging. You'll definitely want to put all that advice to good use before you spend a penny on Tinder's premium features. Now let's get started with Passport's biggest perk. Swiping in a different location gives your profile an automatic new user visibility boost. That means your profile will be placed near the top of the card stack for people in whichever city you've selected. The other big advantage of Passport is it's the most reliable way to spoof your location on Tinder, and you don't have to worry about being banned for doing it. But there are a few potential limitations to consider when using the Passport feature. For starters, unless you have your distance hidden, she can still see how many miles away your physical location is from hers. And even when you do hide your distance, she'll likely still assume you're not in her general vicinity. Plus, it's not free. While Tinder has run promotions that allow users to try Passport for free from time to time, the feature usually requires a Tinder Plus subscription. That costs around $9.99 a month, depending on what market you're in. Tinder Plus comes with a few more handy perks, like unlimited right swipes, revealing your profile only to the people you've liked, and unlimited rewinds. Now let's talk about how to use Passport. First, go to the Settings or App Settings screen and tap Swiping In on Android or Location on iOS. Tap the option to add a new location and enter whatever city you'd like to see new matches in. Simply tap the city once it's displayed in the search box, and then tap the blue banner to save your new location. Congratulations! You are now a proud resident of Wisconsin. In practice, this means your profile is now visible to users in your newly selected area, and only that area. If you want to resume swiping for singles in your own neck of the woods, you'll need to go back and manually select your home city again. You can change your location as often as you want, but your profile may be visible to matches you've liked in a given location for up to 24 hours after leaving that location in the app. The app remembers your most recent destinations and makes it easy to toggle between them in the location menu. So, the million-dollar question: is Tinder Passport worth investing in a Tinder Plus subscription? If you actually travel as frequently as your Tinder bio says you do, my advice is to pull the trigger. Going from match to message to meetup can take time, so why not have all the legwork done before you get there? And if you regularly split your time between 2 or more cities, it's definitely worth it. With Passport, you won't have to quit swiping in one city while you're spending time in the other. It's all about keeping your options open, right? Well, besides, if you're in a mega city that's packed with other Tinder users, the other benefits that come with a Tinder Plus subscription will make your life a lot easier. No more forced swiping breaks. And if you accidentally swipe the wrong way, you can undo the tragedy. If discretion is your thing, it's handy to hide your profile until you swipe right on her. But whether you upgrade or not, I'm going to leave you with 2 time-saving match-boosting tips that will take your Tinder game to the next level. Number 1, Develop a stash of cut and paste openers you can use to always start a conversation off on the right foot. Your days of sending "hey" are over, and you'll thank me for it. Here's one you can send your very next match. You declare a 3-day weekend. Are you headed for the mountains, the beach, or sleeping in till noon? A fun, lighthearted question that's easy to answer will blow all the lame messages she's received today out of the water. Now, for tip number 2, let strangers choose your primary photo. Sounds counterintuitive, right? But here's the thing with letting your friends or family weigh in on which photos to use. When you and people who are already familiar with your appearance evaluate your photos, all the tiny imperfections, micro expressions, and background details get glossed over. They don't even register. But people you've never met may notice those details right away and form their first impressions accordingly. Your Tinder lineup is going to be checked out by total strangers, so it only makes sense to have total strangers weigh in on what they think are your most attractive photos. Photo Feeler is a website devoted to crowdsourced feedback, and it can be a powerful tool in strengthening your online dating profile. You can also activate Tinder's Smart Photo feature, which automatically rotates your most frequently right-swiped photo into the primary spot. But that only works if your photos were good to begin with. Otherwise, you're just crowning the best of the worst. All right, guys, that's a wrap for today. So go get your swipe on. As always, if you found the video helpful, be sure to subscribe and click that bell to be notified whenever we release new content. And let me know in the comments where you'd want to set up shop if you could take your Tinder game anywhere in the world. Paris, Tokyo, maybe Minneapolis. Until next time, ciao.